Hello everyone, and just welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as I travel to and fro to work, a thought just came to me. Now those who are familiar with the east end of the road, we know that the road is under construction. Now because of that, there are parts of the road that is smooth and the majority of the road is bumpy and we have a lot of potholes. When I realized that we have to, encounter these potholes, something came to me. So is our life. Our life is full of ups and downs. Nothing in our life is smooth. We are going to meet upon a lot of hurdles. Now, the potholes in the roads require that the driver has to slow down and navigate the potholes to ensure that you don't damage your front end. So it is with our life. Sometimes those potholes in our lives is meant there to slow us down so that we can take a rain check of what's happening or do an inventory, not a rain check, do an inventory of what is happening in our lives. Now, when we don't take care of the potholes, the little things in our lives that's happening in our lives, it leads to larger things. So we have to do some stock taking. And when we realize that there are some issues in our life that needs taking care of, we need to address them. Because when we don't address them, they're going to become bigger. The potholes also challenges us, to slow down. Just like how it challenges the vehicles to slow down, it is also telling us that life is not always a race. We have to slow down, because sometimes when we race things, we end up regretting because all that glitters is not gold. And when we race, even when we are facing those hurdles and those potholes, because even when I drive, I realize that we have some drivers on the road who are still racing through those potholes. And you know what that tells me? They don't own those vehicles. So they don't care if, the vehicle is damaged, because at the end of the day, it's not going to cost them. But our life is ours. So when we don't take care of the potholes in our lives, it's going to cost us. And we know the different potholes, we know the different hurdles, we know the different challenges that we face. Those potholes also teaches us to face life gracefully. So you're going to take your time and you're going to navigate to find a smooth path, to place your vehicle in order to reach where you're going. You're not just going to go through it just that fast, because at the end of the day, it's going to cost you. Those potholes also teaches us that there are some things in life that we cannot avoid. So for example, my co-workers and other persons who have to traverse these roads every day, you realize that you cannot avoid the potholes. You could decide to maybe park your vehicle and take a public transportation. But for those persons who travel on public vehicles, I know that sometimes it's not comfortable. When you are in your vehicle, you feel more comfortable. When you have to travel with other passengers, there are so many things that you have to encounter. And sometimes when you reach your destination, you're all tired and sometimes, you feel so out of it. But when you're in your vehicle, you have time to meditate. You have time to have one-to-one with God. And the list goes on. So of course, your private vehicle is more convenient. Now, the potholes also teaches us that life is not always easy. And so whatever it is that is happening, we have to stay the course, go through, navigate, find, the path that you can take, that can, you reach at your destination without being in any accident. Sometimes, if you don't look where you're going, sometimes you might bump into someone else. But at the same time, if you had taken your time, then you would have arrived at your destination safe. As I navigate these potholes, I am forced to slow down. I am jerked from one end to another, trying to find a smooth path. So is our life. Good road at last. A time to relax and to recharge, and a time to prepare for potential challenges. It is also reminding us that life is adaptable. And so it is very essential for us to navigate our challenges or the hurdles ahead of us. The pothole also reminds us that we have to take care of the minor things that are happening in our life. Because when we don't repair those potholes, they're going to get larger and larger, and it's going to cost us more to repair them. So when we don't take care of the things in our life, the minor things in our life, then they are going to go bigger or larger, and it's going to cost us more. Right? So it's not always about finances. It could be our health, it could be our relationship, and the list goes on. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching my video. If you have not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.